Hi, I'm Carey Deakin. I'm going to be telling you about my good friend Blind Joe. I met Blind Joe in Gibson City, Illinois. He was opening for another friend of mine, J.B. Beverly, and the Wayward Drifters. When we first got there, we knew that Blind Joe was going to be playing. We didn't know that he was really going to be blind. When he got up on stage, his wife had to help him, and she put him on a chair. And then he put his guitar on his lap, and when he started to play, it was the most amazing sound that came out of his mouth. And a few months later, we were going to a friend of ours, J.B. Beverly and the Wayward Drifters. One of them was getting married, and we found out that Joe was living in Minnesota and was going to be going down there too, so we decided that we would follow him and go with him. He played again in Gibson City that night that we met him, and then we went to West Virginia for the wedding. We planned on only being gone for 2 days, but with how much fun we were having with Joe, we ended up being there for a whole week with him. We got to watch him perform twice, and we also got to see him record his new CD, his newest CD. We kept in contact with each other, and for New Year's Eve we went up there. We went to surprise him. We went and saw his wife and his brother-in-law. We told his brother-in-law we were coming, but we didn't tell him and his wife, so we showed up there in the middle of a blizzard. We got stuck. It took us 12 hours to get there, and when we got there, we got stuck pretty much in his driveway, and surprised him, and ended up spending 4 days there when we were planning on spending 1. He's a lot of fun to be with. For my daughter's birthday, he sent her a picture of him with a birthday card that he's holding up. He also sent some CDs for them that he signed. We got some CDs here that he signed for us also. I got a picture here of Joe playing his guitar with it on his lap. It's a picture of Joe with all 4 of my children. When he's walking, he has a cane that he uses, and they made these keychains. They call them key canes. It looks like the cane that Joe uses when he walks around. And this is a wristband. Recently, my kids and my boyfriend and I got to go up, and Joe's going to be on America's Got Talent, hopefully. We went up there for his audition, and we got to witness him. We didn't get to see the audition, but we got to be there, and my kids were filmed a lot, so they might be on the show too. Joe was married to his wife in 2008. Her name is Ricky Lynn. She does really good with him. Most of the time you wouldn't even know that Joe was blind. When we were up there, we were playing the Wii with him. He beat us in both bowling and golf on the Wii. He gets up and he walks around after dinner. He took our plates in for us, and one of the biggest things that we were told when we first met him is that when they're walking together, he puts his hand on Ricky Lynn's shoulder, his wife's shoulder, and they just walk. And people always look like trying to tell him where everything is and stuff, but it's not necessary. Joe can feel where she's going and walks just behind him, and if she steps up, he steps up. At his house, he's got stairs going up to his bedroom. He doesn't need help with any of that. He just gets up and he does everything. We think he's quite an inspiration because he is blind. He's been blind his whole life. Something happened when he was born that made him that way. But he doesn't ever play the I can't see card or ever say that he can't do something. He's always doing everything that he can do for himself, and he's just a really good friend of ours. We're super excited that he might be on America's Got Talent, and he's just a really super guy to know. We have a lot of fun with him. And I hope that sometime you guys will check Blind Joe out.